Hey there YouTube, this is Raimatsu from Team Cosmic coming at you with my Cyber Dragon deck profile. It's one of my favorite decks out there. It's always going to be, just hands down. It's super strategic and powerful. It's got a lot of good plays, so I mean, who can't love it? So let's get started. So, first, of course, you're gonna run 3 copies of Cyber Dragon. I mean, it's the key card of the deck. It's easy to get out there. If you control nothing, especially something straight from your hand without any tribute or anything like that. So it's a good staple for a lot of other decks. But of course, in this deck, you're gonna run 3 copies. Next, we got 2 copies of Y. Mainly only 2 because you have to reveal a spell to show that he is a Cyber Dragon. So while he's on the field, and if you don't have a spell, you can't treat him as Cyber Dragon unless he's in the grave. So, I mean, at that cost, you really only want 2. I mean, sometimes, once the new support comes out later this year, I'll probably cut him down to 1, to be honest. So, then, you run 3 copies of Cyber Dragon Dry. And this is because whenever he's summoned, you can make him a level 5. So it's easy Nova if you have opening hand, him, and Cyber Dragon. Play your Cyber Dragon, play him, copy the level, boom. Treat a Cyber Dragon in the graveyard, and you can banish him from the graveyard to protect a Cyber Dragon monster. If I am correct. I believe so. I cannot remember exactly. I rarely use the effect. So, next, staple of the deck, of course, you run 3 of Core. Core is going to be one of your best cards. He searches a Cyber Spell or Trap whenever he's normal summoned. So, and he's treated as Cyber Dragon, of course, on the field in the grave. Plus, you can banish him to special summon a Cyber Dragon from the deck if you control no monsters. So, great card right there. Oh, that was 3. I have 4 in here by accident. So, run Proto Cyber just because if you have 1 or 2 Cyber Dragon in the hand, or 1, you have a Proto, you can play it on the field if you have a fusion spell, get into that 1, so you have something that helps you treat a Cyber Dragon. Or even for sticky situations, such as if you want to play Fortress Dragon, if your opponent has machines as well. Next, we have 3 copies of Valley. Valley's a really good card, because if you're not drawing into anything to help with your combos, easily get Valley on the field when they attack, just banish him in the battle phase and draw a card. So, helps keep hand advantage and protect you for a turn. Right now, the rest of these are just in here, just to have a filler. So, kind of like discard stuff, just for until the new support comes out. So we play 1 Eltanin. It's helped with a field sweep, as well as, like I said, just filler for now. So there's that. Then 2 Cyber Phoenix. Once again, just filler, discard fodder, anything like that. Then, play 1 Droll Lock, just because if your opponent's trying to add a lot of cards, especially with decks that do a lot of searching, you can stop that right there. And of course 1 Ghost Ogre, help with that negating of effects. So that's the whole monster lineup right there. So that out the way. Now we're gonna move on to the spells. Spells, we run 3 Cyber Repair Plant. So Repair Plant's a really, really good card for the deck. If you have a Cyber Dragon in your grave, you can either add a light machine from your deck to your hand, or shuffle 1 back from your graveyard into your deck. So helps you either stay more consistent or recycle stuff back from the grave. Then, because I like the fusion aspect a lot, I play 3 Power Bond. Power Bond's really great. You're going to take half whatever the damage your monster gains in attack, but you're going to get a heavy beater on the field. So, especially if you're using Cyber Dragon, or even Chimera Tech Rampage Dragon, you're going to get really good plays right there. So, Rampage Dragon can attack multiple times, so if you get a heavy beater, it's great. And then I run 2 Overload Fusion, just because I do run those Chimera Techs, like I just said. That's a really good, helpful card with that. Helps keep them, helps you, especially if you run Over Dragon, helps you banish as many monsters to keep their attack boosted up. Right now, until the new support comes out, I am running 1 Cybernetic Fusion support. Kind of more of a discard fodder or a in-game card. So if I'm not too high power bond in that, I mean, I'm going to pay half my life points to play that, but I can banish him with Power Bond and get out that fusion. So, one machine dupe helps with core, because core's treated as Cyber Dragon, and so you know you play that, and then you get 2 copies of the normal Cyber Dragon on the field. So easily helps you with fusion or even XE plays. So, unlimited removal, standard. Then we have just the rest of the staples. We have a Twin Twister, Cosmic Cyclone, and Raigeki. Help Raigeki with clearing the board. Then on to the last part, the traps. Don't run too many in this deck. We run 1 Cyber Network. That does help with getting out multiple monsters for multiple different options. So I mean, once it leaves the field, you can start summon as many of your banished monsters as possible. So even if they weren't banished by that effect, you can bring them back. So then 1 Trap Stun. Trap Stun's really good to me in this deck just because, you know, you're risking a lot with those power plays. So getting hit by a Trap Card would really, really be terrible for you. So, you know, using that so they can't play any other traps for the turn is really good in my opinion. Then we play 1 Quaking Mirror Force for that defense, along with 1 Storming. Then Dimensional Prison, and just because I really like the card and it's good, can be used multiple times, Scrap Iron. So, on to the last part, the extra deck. Now in mine, I run, for right now, I run 3 Cyber Dragon Nova. Really, really good card. I mean, it speaks for himself. You can easily banish another Cyber Dragon, make him a 42. Then when he's destroyed, you special summon any of your fusion Cyber Dragon, or your machine type fusion monsters. So, really good. Plus, he's really useful on getting out the big hitter of the, or one of the big key monsters of the deck, your Cyber Dragon Infinity. Infinity, you know, you can detach material to negate an activation, or you can, and then you can take one of your opponent's monsters, attach it to him, and then he gains 300 attack for every material. So it's a really great card to go into and have in the deck. Then I play 1 Cyber End and 1 Cyber Twin, the original fusions that they came out with. Like I said, End is really good for those in-game plays. I mean, you can easily Power Bond 8,000 and limited removal him, make him a 16,000 piercer. So I mean, that's in-game for any monster he attacks. Even if the monster has 4,000 defense, I mean, there's no getting over it. Or getting living through it unless you have a trap card, but like I said, Trap Stun helps with that. And then Twin's really good because he can attack twice, as well as if you Power Bond, he's a 56. So having a 5600 monster that can attack twice, can't complain. Next, we run 2 Rampage Dragon. Rampage Dragon's really good because he can destroy spell and traps when he's summoned and attack as many times, or I'm sorry, he can attack equal to the number of monsters he used to be summoned, and then you can send light machine type monsters from your deck to the graveyard to destroy spell or traps. I believe that's the way it works. So then for the format that we're in now with the links, having and only having 1 extra deck monster zone, having a Chimera Tech Mega Fleet is really good because if your opponent has a really good link monster, you can easily get around it, like Barrel Load, Firewall, anything like that. So, and last but not least, Chimera Tech Fortress Dragon, always a great card. I used to run DNA Surgery in the deck with him just because I can make my opponent's field machine and then sweep it to go into him. So, really great fusion. So that is it for my Cyber Dragon deck profile. Hope you guys enjoy it and help us out. Hit the likes if you guys like the deck profile, share it, do whatever you guys want. Thank you.